Okay, so we've had our ERD, we've built our tables, we put some mock data in the tables. Now it's time to create our project and set it up. So I'm going to go into my map section here. I'm into applications, going to MAMP, htdocs, and I can create a nice folder called Final Project WebD. I'll just keep it like this, just Final Project. And what we'll do is we'll take this connection, copy it, and put it right inside that section. So basically I copied and pasted the script. Now when I open this, you'll see that this was our original connection. So I'm going to make some adjustments to it. So once connection opens, you can make sure it's open in Sublime. There we go. I'm going to, thank you. I'm going to actually delete this, the try catch, and we'll keep this as database WebD 153 root. I'm just making sure because I don't want the frustration later. See how it's WebD 153? Good, we are a go. Now the other thing, let me close this out. The other thing that I will need to do here is set up, let me just close this and move it to my trash, is create another folder called admin. Okay, admin will need our login script. Connection will be for our connection, and then what we can do is show something like homepage and posts. So I'm going to create another file right here. It's going to be a Sublime file, and I'm going to save as, and this will be just index.php, and we'll put it right in the final project folder. And then I will do we'll create a second file, and this will be called recipes.php. So this would be the actual recipe itself. Okay, now that's very low level. And then lastly, what we will have is I'm thinking a search, but let's do that. Let's save as search.php. Cool. So now we have 4 scripts. Our index, we can start by doing PHP like this and include connection.php. And because these are all on our home page, I'm going to just copy and paste all the way through. Okay. And my last section right here, when I go back to my folder, you notice admin doesn't have anything? Well, we'll go ahead and create a new file for admin, and that will also be called index.php. So this is index.php. Now, generally, when you compile these things, you might have a JS, an images folder, or something like that. Actually, I'll add an images folder as well. I'm not requiring you to have images, so don't worry too much about that. I just want you to be able to do the database part of this and see what I'm doing. So let me get rid of my folder here. I'm going to add a couple more folders. We'll do JS and CSS. Oops, it shouldn't be there. So I'm going to drag this out. And when I get to final project here, I can do another folder called CSS. So I'm doing nothing but database functionality. I'm going to do arrange by type. So, oops, let me go back. That should be inside here, and it should be arrange by application category. It should be certainly not by name. I was hoping to do by folders and then scripts, but our search has a PGP. Let me fix that. Okay, so yes, now I have a final project. I have an admin with an index.php. This index.php needs to have, let me just open that up. This is index.php. This would need to include connection.php, but up one level. So I'm going to go up to connection.php. I do not want to have a separate connection script in my section. So what we're going to do now is, let me save all these. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, not this. The search.php is a mistake. Let's make sure that that's perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is zip this and put this with the video, but this is how I'm constructing it. You guys can, again, deviate. The idea is understanding what I'm doing and how it relates to whatever your theme is for your project. So that is our final project structure.